Heathen thought of the day.
Enough thinking, more verbalizing.
Am I starting then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So today I have something which is really riling me up, and I think I've actually seen other people comment on this now, so it's not just us.
Us to be one person.
Well, you agree with me on this, I know that already. Why has CGI apparently gotten worse over the years? What is happening?
Why/how? How is it getting worse?
And it's not because budgets are going down. The budgets on some of these things are...
Astronomical.
Exactly. My God. So we've got the new Jurassic movie out. And we actually haven't seen that one. We've seen it adverts.
There's no way I'd go and watch that movie.
But I've seen other people who've watched it commenting themselves that the CGI in the original movie was better than it is now.
Yeah.
How is that possible? And the other thing that riled me up, and the reason I'm bringing it up today, is because we saw a trailer for the new movie that's shooting... Oh, no, sorry, for Gladiator 2. I mean...
Yeah, you'd kind of stayed away from that, hadn't you? You hadn't seen the trailer or anything like that before, had you?
I'm a fan of the original movie.
Yeah,
I like
good.
Gladiator. I think it's beautiful, well shot, and even considering who's in it, the acting works really well.
Considering who's in it, or you don't like the cast in that, no?
Well, most of them, but Russell Crowe's never been like a thespian in my mind.
So you
he
were
does
not
certain,
entertained by
he
him
does
in general,
certain
no?
roles
Okay.
really well.
Exorcists.
He does certain roles really well, and that was one of them. But in this one, so there are many things I could bring up, from a screaming monkey to other things, but the thing that really blew my mind was the fact that a ship crashing into another ship in this looked like 90s video game level bad.
I did point out the Jurassic Park thing to you quite recently. I just said, let's just quickly look at a small piece of Jurassic Park. The original, I believe, was from '93. And yet the dinosaurs in that look far superior to the dinosaurs in these more modern versions. And another thing I just want to, while on the subject, I'm not sure if I brought it up before on Thought of the Day, but movie posters have also gone completely down the toilet. And I showed you the new Jurassic Park poster, and the composition is all off. It's just everything is completely off.
Atrocious.
It really is atrocious.
Is that just one of many posters, or is that the poster?
I
Because they do nowadays.
I assume they had
like
a few
100
posters, but it still was no excuse for it because they've got $250 million or whatever to make. I mean, put some time into the poster.
I mean, for one thing, Scarlett Johansson in that image is looking like over there, and the monster is there.
Yeah, a giant dinosaur is just beneath her, and she doesn't seem to be paying much attention to it.
She's worried about something else, apparently. Anyway, what was your thought?
Yeah, my thought is also more of a bit of a rant as well, unfortunately. So
Usually is.
Already brought up before remakes. Recently, I saw the trailer to that they're remaking The Naked Gun.
Yeah.
Right. So
I have seen that.
All I thought to myself was they're onto a loser here. But what caught my attention more, for all the wrong reasons, was the trailer for the remake of The Running Man, a movie that I love.
Is that the one with Arnie in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Now,
Of course.
this new Running Man is going to be directed by a McDonald's shill, right? And the McDonald's advert in question, I'm not even going to do it. It was based in an office block, and a lady worker leans over her co-worker's desk and she raises her eyebrows, and then everyone in the office starts raising their eyebrows, and then en masse they leave the office behind the bomb bomb Ferris Bueller music. I also hate Ferris Bueller, so it was a double whammy for me.
You also have a weird thing about you hate like the eyebrow movement.
I do. That's why I wouldn't do it. I couldn't stand anything about that advert. It was like vomit inducing. And of course, you had the media. Oh, greatest Ronald McDonald advert of all time. And you had like the people in this country going, oh yeah, I love that new McDonald's advert. It's just kind of like
I loved it.
Baffling to me. So having recently seen the trailer for The Running Man, it comes as no surprise that it looks like it's going to be Marvelized slop, full of lazy, cheap lame attempts at humour, once again with a completely unlikable lead, right? So what is this? So the original Running Man. I've written it down because I had quite a lot to say about it. It has its outlandish characters. It has larger than life villains. If you think back, there's a character called Dynamo, who's this fat geezer who sings opera while wearing a fluorescent light suit. You got a character called Buzzsaw. You got Jesse Ventura, who plays like Captain Freedom or something like this. You also have gratuitous violence, and of course you've got Arnie. But if you just scratch the surface below all of that, it's incredibly sharp satire, and it was also completely ahead of its time. It predicted the rise of reality TV and how the world is completely now obsessed with reality TV. It also predicted the invention of Alexa, a hub that controls appliances in your house, things like this. Also has the themes, the everlasting themes of the overbearing interference of Big Brother, and how now, as in the movie, this came out in 87, sorry, we are now under constant, 24-hour surveillance, whether it's CCTV or through your phones or through your computer. We're constantly under 24-hour surveillance, and what comes with that. It also has, the whole theme of corrupt corporations and media, and how they work in cahoots to, distract the masses. And in Running Man, the way they distract the masses is with the TV show, The Running Man. And it's, in this case, you're on the running man if you're accused of a crime, or if you're set up and makes it look like you're guilty. So it's kind of like a reflection on the court of public opinion, where nowadays, court of public opinion, if you're accused of something, your career is essentially dead. You're dead. You're over. It's a reflection on that. So they have The Running Man is the #1 show in the US in the movie, and it also. So you're watching innocent people being hunted and killed in the dystopian, no-go areas, I believe, of Los Angeles, and this is all done in front of a live audience, and it's kind of like it's reflective of the just what has happened to the desensitization of our culture, essentially. That this will happen, much like the movie predicted Alexa and reality TV. I just wonder when it will be, when we have a reality TV show of people being hunted down and murdered.
It's not really desensitization, because this kind of thing has happened throughout history. I'm talking
about more the desensitization of the culture in this social media time, and what the movie has predicted. And it also has smaller things, like it has like a kind of idiotic characters who are asked about what could be considered to be, kind of like classic art or television shows or movies, and they're just like, what are you talking about? It's kind of like reminiscent of now you get people who are like climate change activists, and they're like destroying paintings from, classic paintings from years ago, priceless paintings, things like this. Now I used to watch this film as kind of like fun, violent entertainment as a youngster. Now watching it's a bit too close to home to just enjoy it as throw entertainment, and it's all the better for it. And if you think about it, they call it reality TV, but it's not. Of course it's not, because all reality TV is chopped up and edited so that you're only shown what they want you to see. Big corporations, government, all this kind of stuff. And this directly happens at the very beginning of the Arnie Running Man. And Heathen is, the themes of that are quite, it's quite similar in Heathen. I touch on all that kind of stuff. Now, this remake, all I had to see was a trailer. It's not going to have any of that. And the guy that's directing it, the McDonald's shill in question, is a guy called Edgar Wright. He did stuff like Shaun of the Dead.
I was going to say, sounds familiar.
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, Baby Driver, World's End, stuff like that. Now, I absolutely loathe his work. I cannot stand his stuff. But the thing was, at least he was doing original work. Whether I like it or not is not important, because what comes out doesn't always have to please the same people and all that, right? Of course it doesn't. So, but if I can just read you, so he's now directing this movie, and these are some of his quotes. So he's previously said this: "I tire of franchises, remakes, and endless sequels. we need to make more original movies, and audiences would do well to support original movies for the future of the medium. Now he's making The Running Man. He's the biggest. You can't be a bigger sellout than peddling McDonald's, right? He's doing remakes and he's peddling McDonald's. He is completely the wrong person to be doing a movie like The Running Man. He's now become everything that he proclaimed to despise.
If someone was going to do it, who would it be?
It shouldn't be done anyway. There's no need to do it. Another problem with the trailer is it looks, all sleek and shiny. And again, like a Marvel movie, the original has, severe atmosphere. And it is grungy. It's dark when it needs to be. It has like a nightmarish / dreamlike kind of quality to it. Whereas literally the trailer for this new one looks like it just come out of the Marvel universe, and it's made for children. And again, it was kind of like vomit-inducing kind of stuff. So my point, I guess my overriding thought on it was just how it's ironic that all the stuff that the movie is about, and all the quotes that he'd made before, and now here he is. He's gone to the dark side. He's the completely wrong person to do it. And on McDonald's, when he was shooting, I believe, World's End, when he was shooting it in his hometown, and he said that he had to digitally remove like Starbucks and McDonald's buildings in the background, and he was like, "What the hell is this place turned into?" And yet here he is now selling McDonald's and doing remakes. It's incredibly disheartening. And the movie's going to suck ass. The one good thing about it is it made me really want to watch The Running Man again, the original Running Man.
I don't think I've ever seen that all the way through.
It's so good. This new one's going to be total garbage.